Phone check. Hey, it's working. Hi there. Welcome to Wednesday, March the 25th. How exciting. So, couple of things. First off, why am I not wearing a Tai Chi shirt? Well, I'm not wearing a Tai Chi shirt because it is my oldest daughter's, Jessica's, birthday today. She turns 18. She's going to Maryville, so I'm wearing the Maryville shirt in her honor today for her 18th birthday. Thank you all for all the encouraging notes. I certainly do appreciate it. Couple things to go over. Today's schedule is we have an intermediate class, if you want to call it that, an intermediate class from now until 11 o'clock. We're going to take a 15-minute break. We're going to do a progressive relaxation meditation for a half an hour from 11:15 to 11:45. Take another 15-minute break, and then we're going to come back at noon, and we're going to do more of an advanced Tai Chi. This will be brand new to a lot of you, and to some of you, you will recognize some things. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. It could be Shibashi. It could be Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 2. It could be Tai Chi for rehabilitation. There's a lot of things we can do there. So we'll decide that when we get to noon. Still a long way away. Each day after, I'm trying to post it by the afternoon. Yesterday wasn't until the evening. I'm trying to post what the schedule for the next day is. So tomorrow I'm planning on doing 2 classes, one from 10 to 11 and 11:15 to 12:15, probably similar to what I'm doing today in terms of what I'm teaching for the classes, but I haven't decided that for sure. As usual, Sophia's behind in being the producer. Yay! And so if you have any questions, you can use the YouTube chat to shoot a question to Sophia, and she will relay that to me. And I will try and keep the chat window open for a little while at the end of class. Let me see. Let me see. Look for the blog for communication. My last blog explains a little bit about online teaching, so you may want to take a look at that. It's explained a little bit about some online teaching and my theory for how I am doing this. All right. Someone did ask for more jokes, that's just sick. Yeah. And Sophia's shaking her head. Yes. Also, a lot of people, and bless you for doing this, a lot of people have talked about ways to pay me. So I'm working on setting up a Venmo account. Also working on getting my PayPal account going. So those of you that would like to donate, that would be awesome. I hope to have that up and running tomorrow. Just trying to take it step by step. Someone else suggested we ought to have a class name. Some of my classes have names to them. So the only thing I could think of for this class was Stream Team. This could be the Stream Team class. So if you like that, comment back on YouTube. If you have a different idea, comment back on the chat on YouTube. One other thing before we start. Some of you know Tom. Tom started out doing Tai Chi. He's got a great Tai Chi story. He started out doing Tai Chi in my Monday class at Shrewsbury. He studied with Dr. Lam. He's now, his goal for the new year was to become an instructor. And he will probably be filling in for me in some of my classes. And he has done that. It's interesting. As we go through these, I'm kind of going back to basics as I'm teaching these classes. And for the veterans, that can sometimes be frustrating. But Tom had a really unique perspective on it. And this is the way I hope a lot of the veterans will look at it. So in an email he wrote me, I continue to pick up on small details that reinforce or give me something new to work on. Keeping the bow stance punch in front of the shoulder. How in cloud hands, the elbow that leads drops, thus imparting the additional lateral movement to the hand. Trying to deep breathe while coordinating the arms, maintaining that slow, smooth, continuous movement. Keeping a Jing state of mind. We'll get to that later. Notice the gentle resistance, songing, relaxing the joints. Dantian breathing with the belly on inhale, pelvic floor on exhaling. Who knew breathing could be so involved? And occasionally I'm even trying to get breathing coordinated into the forms when delivering energy, hopefully with some of the deep breathing elements included. Anyway, that was a really good insight on Tom's part. So thank you for that email, Tom. Again, thanks for all your notes. Let's go ahead. Let's get started. Let's do some Tai Chi. Right hand, fist, power. Left hand, fingers together, friendship. Tuck in the thumb, humility. Fist into the palm. And we say welcome. It's good to see everyone. Thanks for coming out. How many we got, Sophia? 23 people already. That is awesome. Very, very awesome. All right. We're going to start by standing in the Wuji position. Feet are shoulder or hip distance apart. A slight bend in the knees, activating the leg muscles, dropping the tailbone. Head is lifted by a silk thread. Long, slow, deep breathing. We're breathing from the belly. This is one of the most important things you can do when you're doing Tai Chi is this belly breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Push the hands in front of us next. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Breathe out, push out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Arms over the head next. Inhale. Be kind to your shoulders. Don't force your shoulders. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Arms to the side. Let's inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Breathe out. Push out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Arms in the diagonals. Keep that upper body nice and straight. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Inhale, hands back up in front of the heart, and then exhale, relax the hands down. Flap the arms like bird wings, big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow, deep breath out. Inhale, fill those lungs up with air. Exhale, relax the hands down. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Lastly, gathering chi, my favorite. Inhale. Fill the lungs up with air. Exhale, relax the hands down. Very nice. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. That's our breathing exercises. Everybody feeling good? Try and do those breathing exercises at least once a day, preferably twice, even 3 times a day. That deep breathing helps calm the body down, helps build and strengthen the immune system. Look back into my blog, A World Gone Crazy. Look at all the different studies that have been done about the body's immune system becoming stronger from doing Tai Chi, Qigong, and deep breathing. It's really amazing. So use that to keep your body strong during this time, okay? All right, let's move along. Let's do our warm-up exercises next. Now, I've had some fairly detailed explanations of the warm-up exercises on previous videos this week. I go pretty detailed into the seated Tai Chi video. I go pretty detailed into a lot of the movements of the warm-up exercises. The Monday video has a pretty good explanation also. So I'm just going to hit on the key points on the warm-up exercises now. So if you're still learning the warm-up exercises, go back and review those videos and become proficient at those warm-up exercises. Once you become proficient at those, you'll see how they meld into the rest of the Tai Chi forms, all right? So from the Wuji position, I'm going to start out with the chin tuck. Keep that chin level as you do this exercise. Inhale the hands up in front of us. Exhale, tucking in the chin while looking straight ahead. Rotate the palms out. The chin gently floats up. Sink the chin to the chest. Again, we bring the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin. Nice gentle stretch. Rotate the palms out. Chin gently floats up. Exhale, sink the chin to the chest. And one more time, we bring the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin. Nice gentle stretch. Rotate palms out. Chin gently floats up. And sink the chin to the chest. Beautiful. Next neck exercise, we're going to look side to side. Inhale, 2 prayer hands. Keep that head nice and straight as you do this. Tai Chi ball, left hand on top. I'm mirroring you. Watch the right hand go over the right shoulder, gently pushing down on the left. Inhale, come back to center. Prayer hands, Tai Chi ball. Right hand is on top. Left hand, left shoulder, gently pushing down on the right. Inhale, back to center. Prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, left hand on top. Right hand, right shoulder. Push down on the left. Inhale, back to center. Prayer hands, Tai Chi ball, right hand on top. Left hand, left shoulder, gently pushing down on the right. Inhale, back to center. Apparently, I'm having trouble counting today. I think this is number 3. Right hand, right shoulder, gently push down on the left. Inhale, back to center. Prayer hands, Tai Chi ball, right hand on top. Left hand, left shoulder, gently pushing down on the right. And then inhale, come back to center. Prayer hands, exhale, relax the hands down. Forward shoulder circle, shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, down. Excellent. Always be gentle with the shoulder. Never force the shoulder. Now, shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. One more time. Forward, up, back, and down. Excellent. Gathering chi, reaching for infinity. Inhale, gently reaching out, reaching up. Exhale, relax the hands down. Feel that nice stretch in your chest, back, elbow, and shoulder. Exhale, relax the hands down. Beautiful. One more time. Gently reaching out, reaching up. Nice gentle stretch. And exhale, relax the hands down. Beautiful. Touching heaven and earth, lifting the head up by the silk thread. Prayer hand position. Left hand up, right hand down. Float that head gently to the ceiling. Inhale, back to center. Right hand up, left hand down. Gently float that head to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, left up, right down. Feel that nice stretch. Inhale, back to center. Right hand up, left hand down. Again, gently stretch that spine. Inhale, back to center. One more time. Exhale, don't hold the breath. Gently exhale, stretch, relax into this stretch. Inhale, back to center. Right hand up, left hand down. Again, gently stretch and relax into this stretch. And then inhale, back to center. Back to prayer hands. Exhale, relax the hands down. Very nice. Carrying the ball side to side, not moving the hips, turning the belly button from the left side to the right side. Prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Exhale to the left. Inhale the ball over, right hand is on top. Exhale to the right. Inhale the ball over, left hand is on top. Exhale left. Inhale the ball over, right hand is on top. Exhale right. Inhale the ball over. Exhale left. Inhale the ball over. Exhale right. And then inhale the ball over. Come back to center. Exhale, relax the hands down. Beautiful. We're ready for the lower body exercises. If you feel you need help with your balance, this is when you will take a chair and set that chair next to you sideways. I want to make sure that you always that you are safe. So have a chair, set it sideways next to you. That way, by turning it sideways, you kind of have a rail or a banister to hold on to, all right? Depending on how your balance is, you can also put a second chair to the other side of you if you feel that you need that, okay? Remember, it's a lot better to have the chair there and not use it than to suddenly need it and find that it isn't there, okay? So it's always a good safety precaution to have this next to you, okay? And there was one more point I was going to make, and I totally forgot what it was right now, so that's okay. All right. Stay safe, of course, as you do this, all right? Work on keeping that body posture nice and straight. So as I weight shift to the right, I have a bend in the right knee, and my body is nice and straight, not leaning, not pronating the hip out, okay? So from prayer hand position, we push to the right, weight to the right, tap the left foot. You can even extend the left foot out. Set the left foot down, weight shifts left, bend in the left knee, tap the right foot, or you can extend the right foot out. Come back through center. Push right, weight right, tap or extend the left leg. Depending on your balance, you can also keep that toe on the ground. Come back through center, push left, weight left, tap or extend the right leg. And come back to center. One more time. Push right, weight right, tap or extend the left leg. Come back through center, push left, weight left, tap or extend the right leg. And come back to center, relax the hands down. Maybe later I will. Sophia wants me to do the cat stance. This is her favorite. Sophia and her friends would always say meow when she did this. So she likes the cat stance. Even though her dog is her best buddy, she likes the cat stance. So there you go, yin and yang. Okay, Forward and backward hip exercise. I like to call this the Chinese hokey pokey. We're going to weight shift. We're going to keep the weight onto one leg, tap the heel in front of us, tap the toe behind us. Notice from this direction, I have space between my feet. I'm not tucking the foot in behind me, but I'm keeping this spacing, so if I have to set the foot down, I'm in a nice stable position when I do so, okay? Looking at this exercise from the side, as I touch heel and toe, notice my upper body isn't moving, so I'm not doing this as I do this exercise, but I keep that upper body nice and straight, okay? Also, especially my Parkinson's friends, but this works well for a lot of people. As you transition between heel and toe, make sure that you're picking that knee up, not just swinging the leg through, okay? That helps with the hip, helps with the knee, and again, with my Parkinson's friends, it kind of keeps you out of that shuffling walking gait, okay? All right, let's have some fun. Weight shifts to the right, bend in the right knee, empty left heel, hands behind us or holding onto the chair, and then transition, empty left toe, hands in front of us. If you're just starting out or having balance problems, keep that heel and toe in close. Empty heel and empty toe. Again, if you're having balance problems, keep that toe in a little closer, all right? One more time, empty heel and empty toe. Come back to center. Weight shifts left, bend in the left knee. Empty right heel, hands behind us. Empty right toe, hands in front of us. Empty heel, empty toe. And one more time, empty heel and empty toe. Back to center. Beautiful. Heel kick is next. Stay safe. Use your chair. Remember, on this exercise especially, although this works with both the hip and the knee exercises, it's best to use the chair and get the proper movement. So for instance, imagine there's a chair next to me here. It is much better for me to hold on to this chair and be able to do this with my leg, get that full range of movement that we're looking for. That works a lot better than trying to prove to yourself that you don't need the chair yet and end up just doing this and never getting the leg fully up and never getting the foot extended. So use that chair to help you. It's not a punishment, it's an exercise aid, all right? Use that chair to help you get that full range of motion, and once you've done that, then it becomes a lot easier to teach you how to let go of the chair so you can do the heel kick, okay? I'm gonna get a drink of water real fast here. Does Panda need a drink? Yep. Okay. All right. So heel kick exercise, 4 motions: lifting the leg up, kicking the leg out, lifting the leg up. This is the important part. Float the foot to the ground. Try and lift that knee just a little higher each time, okay? Hands loosely clenched at the belt line. We weight shift right. Pick up that left leg, heel kick left. Punch out the right fist. Pick up that left leg, float the foot to the ground. Weight shifts left, bend in the left knee. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. Pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Weight shifts right, pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out the right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Weight shifts left, pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. Pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. One more time. Inhale the leg up, exhale as you kick out. Inhale and exhale. Other side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Nicely done. Bow stance is next. This is the most the most exciting of these warm-up exercises. It's not complicated. There's just a lot going on. Start out thinking about 2 main things. First off, the Chinese call this an empty step. So as I step out with the front foot, there's no weight on this front foot. All the weight is staying on my back leg. So this is an empty stance. Your empty stance may not be as far out as what I'm demonstrating here. Your empty stance may be only here, your empty step. That's fine. You do, everybody is individual. You do what is safe and comfortable for you, all right? So I set the foot down, set down heel and toe with no weight on it. Then I shift my weight forward, keeping the back nice and straight. I'm not doing this. I'm keeping the back straight. And then the weight shifts back. Get all the weight on that back foot. The front foot hasn't moved yet. And then I come back to center. Okay? This is the key to Tai Chi. If you break the Tai Chi form that we're going to be doing in just a little bit here down, you will see that all the movements are an empty step out and then putting weight on it. Empty step, shifting weight. Think of cloud hands. Step out empty, shift weight. Step in empty, shift weight. Step out and shift weight. Step in, shift weight. The whole form goes through this empty, shifting weight. Okay? So we learn that here and then we practice it in the form. All right? Okay. Second thing, as I step out, keep this wide stance. Notice there's plenty of space in between my feet. We're going to be dealing with this more today, practicing brush knee. So having this wide stance. If I step like this, I can be easily pushed over. When I'm like this, very hard to push over. Okay? So keep those two things in mind, and then we can build on this exercise from there. Okay? This is called the bow stance. Weight shifts to the right, step out empty left foot. Weight shifts left, punch out the right fist. Weight shifts back and come back to center. Weight shifts to the left, step out empty right. And bow stance, punching out left fist. Weight shifts back, come back to center. Weight shifts to the right, step out empty left, bow stance. Weight shifts back, come back to center. Weight shifts left, step out empty right, and bow stance. Weight shifts back, come back to center. One more time, weight shifts right, step out empty left, bow stance. Weight shifts back, come back to center. Weight shifts left, step out empty right, and bow stance. Weight shifts back and back to center. Awesome. Ankle exercises. Weight shifts to the right, left foot, touch heel and toe. Heel and toe. Notice I'm not moving my lower leg, not moving my knee, just flexing the ankle. Heel, toe. Weight shifts to the left, right foot, heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Weight shifts to the right now, left foot, touch little toe and big toe. Outside of the foot, inside of the foot. Little piggy, big piggy. And then weight shifts left, right foot, touch little toe and big toe. Outside, inside, little toe and big toe. And back to center. Beautiful. That's our warm-up exercise. Go ahead, shake your legs loose. Get yourself a drink of water. No talking, though. You know the classes I'm talking to when I say that, right? Some of you, when I say shake your legs loose, these conversations start up that's really hard to get everybody back from. Fortunately, it's a video, so you can just pause and talk and then start it again if you want. All right. So, yesterday we worked on the basic 6 form. Or the basic 6 movements of the Tai Chi for arthritis form is probably a better way to say it. We worked on commencement, single whip, and cloud hands. I wanted to do one clarification on cloud hands. I had a question yesterday, and I didn't understand the question at the time, but they were asking about the elbow on cloud hands. So just to review, this is a Soon style of waving hands like clouds. Okay. So the question I had is about the placement of the elbow. You want the elbow to be slightly below the shoulder. So when you look at it from this point of view, notice the elbow is slightly below the shoulder, or from this point of view, you can see my shoulder here, elbow's below it, and the hand is actually raised a little bit above the elbow, okay? What happens is as I'm moving my hand across, some people try and keep their elbow up and do this type of thing with cloud hands. Notice this leaves the whole side of my body open. Instead, you kind of drop the elbow, and what happens is your arm is able to protect the side of your body. This is also very easy to do because you're wanting to bring your hand from here to here, and you're wanting to keep your hand level. So instead of doing this and feeling stress in your shoulder, if you just drop the elbow, the hand goes exactly where you want it to go, okay? And so that's why I was talking about yesterday about dropping that elbow, and that if go ahead and just take your hand, reach across your chest, and then drop that elbow and see how it pulls the hand exactly where you want it to be. That's one of the things that makes Tai Chi look so effortless, because you're able to use your body in the way it was designed, okay? Also, for those of you, I know some of you have a better understanding when I talk about things in the martial arts sense. In martial arts, you don't want to get your elbow above your shoulder. I have a lot of power, and I'm able to hold my arm down, so it takes a lot of pressure to try and lift my elbow when it's here. Once my elbow gets above my shoulder, it becomes very easy to bring my arm up, and very easy to lock my arm up, okay? So let's go through the basic 6: commencement, single whip, and wave hands like clouds. We're going to go through the basic 6 on both sides. We did this yesterday, so if you're still working with this, you go back and review yesterday's tape. The second hour of yesterday's tape, I went into these motions in fairly good detail, okay? If you need more detail than that, probably Dr. Lam's DVD would be a good thing to cover, okay? So let's go through those. I'm going to turn my back to you, and we're going to follow on, all right? So heels together, feet at a 45-degree angle. Hey, I'm going to stand here, and I'm going to check. Feet are on camera. Beautiful. Standing up nice and straight and tall. We begin with commencement. Picking the hands up, sinking down. Circling the hands. Weight shifts right. Step out empty left. Weight shifts left. Hands extend out. Bring the right foot forward, back into prayer hands. Open and close. Hey, can you open a window there, please? Yes. Single whip to the right. Weight shifts left. Adjust the right foot. Push both hands forward and flatten the hands out. Cloud hands to the right. Weight shifts left. Right hand, right foot in. Step out. Shift hands. Sweep. Step. Shift and sweep. Step. Shift. Sweep. Step. Shift. Sweep. Ooh, I think that's 3. Come back to center. Open and close. Single whip left. Weight shifts right. Adjust the left foot. Cloud hands left 3 times. Left foot in, left hand down. Step, shift, sweep. Step, shift, sweep. Step, shift, sweep. Step, shift, sweep. And one more time. Step, shift, sweep. And step, shift. Come back over to the right. Bring the left hand up. Back into prayer hands. Open and close. And relax. All right. Dr. Lam calls that the basic 6. Okay? So we are going to move on to the advanced 6. This is brush knee, play the lute, parry and punch, embracing the tiger, and pushing the mountain. All these moves are listed on my website. Sophia, can you toss me the blue tape that's behind you on the table there? Thank you. All these moves are listed on my website. Okay, so if you go to my website, there's a document and training library. You can look at that document and training library and see all 21 steps, I believe it is, of the Tai Chi for Arthritis form. Sophia, coming back at you. Probably shouldn't do that around a table of equipment, should I? All right, I'm going to mark this line down. You'll see why we need that in just a minute here. I think that's on camera. Ooh. All right. Hang on, I'm going to move that back just a little bit so we can see it. Okay. We'll see why we need this blue line in a minute. All right, go back with Sophia now. This is Lulu. This is Sophia's friend Lulu. You can see she's a watchdog. All right, go back with her. Hey, it's the birthday girl. It's the birthday girl. 18 years old today. I'd sing happy birthday, but I'd really offend people if I did that. So, see what shirt I wore for your birthday? Oh, you gotta thank your mother. You're gonna show them the balloons. She's gonna show you the balloons. So. All right. Brush knee. We're gonna do a brush knee. I'm coming out of mirroring, so pardon me. First move is a brush knee. Hang on, I gotta get a drink of water. Excuse me. We do a brush knee to the left, okay? So this is what brush knee to the left looks like. All right, that's brush knee to the left. First thing we want to look at is our footwork, okay? This is very important, and I want everyone to be very safe when they're doing this. And since I cannot see you, I can't watch you, it's up to you to stay safe as you do this, okay? And that's why I have this blue line. There is a rule of thumb in Tai Chi that anytime you make a turn, you start out in the Wuji position, and when you end, like with the brush knee, you end and you're doing this half step. But anytime you make a turn, you should be able to turn that back foot forward, slide it forward, and be right back into the Wuji position again. All right? I talked earlier about my feet being on a balance beam, and that's what we don't want to happen, is to have our feet on a balance beam, okay? This is critical, and you need to learn this step to advance on to part 2, the Tai Chi for Arthritis part 2. If you struggle with the brush knee, you're going to have lots of struggles as you go through the part 2. So you want to make sure you learn this one, but more importantly, you want to learn it for your own safety, okay? So I've reoriented. I'm looking, this would now be the front of the room. I'm going to turn towards you. So let me first start by showing you a good turn. So I weight shift left, I toe in right. Notice both of my heels are on the blue tape. I bring all the way to the right. Notice I do a sweeping step with the left foot and then shift the weight left and do a half step with the right foot. As I did that turn, notice my foot, see the distance between my foot and the line on the floor. That's what you're looking for. A lot of people, when they first do this, will weight shift, they'll turn, and they'll just pick this foot up and set it down. Notice now this foot is on the blue line, so as I turn, now my back foot is almost on the blue line at this point, and so I'm on this balance beam, okay? So it's very important that you do this sweeping step and you keep distance between your feet. This gives you that stability, okay? And as you do this, so the weight is all on my right. Well, if I've done this properly, I've toed in a little bit with the right foot. All the weight is on the right, and I step out empty with the left foot. So if I don't like where my foot is, I can pick it up and I can move it and go, well, no, that's not right. Oh yeah, that feels comfortable for me. And don't worry about putting your foot way out here. Worry about more stepping this direction, which is in the back of the room in the proper orientation. Okay? Does that make sense for everybody? Practice those steps If you're still working on this part, pause the tape, practice those steps before you add the hands in, okay? You want to make sure that you have that solid foundation, okay? This also works really well for fall prevention. Most falls occur during turns, not when you're running, not when you're moving straight. Most falls happen when you turn. So you want to learn to turn safely, and that's why this is such an important thing to work on. So if you're having trouble with the feet, stop right where you are and work on the feet, okay, until you understand that. Okay, and Sophia's going to let me know if she sees any questions come up about this. Footwork, once again, weight shift left, toe in right, sink weight right, turn, step out empty left, weight shifts left, half step right foot. Let's add the hands into that. Prayer hand position. Weight shifts left, toe in right, sink onto the right, the hands fold back. It's almost like windshield wipers. Folds back. I turn, step out empty. The left hand brushes the knee. The right hand pushes forward, half step, right foot. All right? Let me do that coming towards you, showing you the hand positions once again. I'm also going to practice good footwork, of course. Weight shifts left, toe in right, sink onto the right, yin-yang palms. I turn. Notice I'm turning my belly button generally in the direction that I want to go. This helps with the footwork because my foot naturally wants to go to here. The left hand comes across and brushes the knee. The right hand comes in close to my head and then pushes forward, and I do a half step or follow step, agile step with the right foot. Okay? Let's talk a little bit about that agile step. I'm going to use this blue piece of tape once again. So I've just done a brush knee, and I've ended with my left heel on the tape. And as I do this follow step, the right foot, notice the toe is in the direction, the toe of the right foot. I'm going to pull my pant legs up here. I'm going to go Ozark style. The right toe is close to the left foot. Notice my right heel is up a little bit. It can be in a little closer. It can be a little further back. But it's in the right toe is in the vicinity of the left heel, and that's a follow step or agile step. All the weight is on my left foot. See, Nellie's inspecting my feet to make sure that they are correct. Now she's blocking my feet so you can't see them though. Weight is on the left, and I do a half step with the right foot. Nice of the dogs to make cameo appearances, don't you think? Okay. So, prayer hand position. Let's go through brush knee to the left. Weight shifts left, toe in right. Sink the weight right, yin-yang palms. Turn. Step out, left hand brushes knee, right hand pushes forward, half step. Next move is called play the lute, play the peepaw. I start this one by turning the hands in, and then I bring my left hand up towards my right elbow. I step back empty on the right foot. I'm not falling back on the right foot. And then as I shift the weight, I pull the right hand back, left hand comes forward, and I do a half step with the left foot. Okay, let's try that again. I've just done brush knee, half step right foot. I turn the palms in, left hand comes up to the right elbow as I step back empty on the right. I do those two things simultaneously. I weight shift onto the right hand pulls back, left hand extends out. I stop when the right hand is close to the left elbow, and I do a half step with the left foot. All right? So that's brush knee, play the lute. Next one is called parry and punch. I'm going to do this one coming towards you. I've just gotten done playing the lute. I turn the thumbs to the front of the room, which is now that way. So I turn the thumbs to the front of the room. The right hand is palm up. Where my toe was, I set down my heel. Once, second time, and then I make a fist, block, and punch, and I do a half step with the right foot. All right, so I've just gotten done playing the lute. I'm going to step back here, playing the lute. Now, the camera is the front of the room at this point, so I turn my thumbs to the front of the room. Where my left toe is, I set down my left heel. As I shift the weight onto the left, the right hand comes forward. I step out empty with the right foot. I turn the thumbs over. As I shift the weight onto the right, the left hand comes forward. Notice I'm keeping my back straight as I do this, just like I learned in the bow stance. Let's try that part one more time again. Playing the lute, thumbs to the front, step out left, shift weight, right hand comes forward. Step out right, turn the thumbs over, shift weight, left hand comes forward. And then to finalize this move, I make a fist with both hands. As I step out empty with the left hand comes up. Notice the elbow's down, the fist is up a little bit. This is a blocking move, and my right hand is going down to the belt line. So as I shift weight onto the left hand comes down and blocks, and the right hand comes over the top, and I finish with a half step. Let me do that coming towards you now. I've done once, twice, and now. Notice where my arm is. Someone's trying to punch me, so I block their punch, parry. I punch over the top, and half step. And it all becomes one. Boom. Boom. All right? So let's put that all together. Parry and punch. The full name of this move is step forward to deflect downward, parry and punch. There'll be a quiz on that later. Turn the thumbs to the front, step out left and shift weight. Step out right, thumbs to the back of the room, shift weight. And then step out left, block left, punch right, half step, right foot. Awesome. Okay. Again, if you're not understanding any of these moves, just pause the tape, go backwards, and work on it until you've got it, okay? The Chinese have a saying. It takes 100 times to... Hold it. What is the saying? It takes 100 times to learn a move. 100 repetitions to learn a move. It takes 1,000 repetitions to make the move look beautiful. And it takes 10,000 times to understand the intent of the move. That's the Chinese way of saying practice. Okay? All right, so we just got done parry and punch. The next move is embracing the tiger, also called block and close, also called apparent closure, or apparent closing up. I'm going to step back with the right foot. Simultaneously, I'm going to extend both hands out. My right hand is on top, so the right hand is going to reach and kind of wipe off the back of the left hand. All right? So I'm doing this. I step back and reach out simultaneously, looking at this from the side. I've just done parry and punch. I step back and reach out simultaneously. It's here to here. Okay? Looking at from the front, from here to here. I weight shift back. Notice I'm keeping my hands the same width as my shoulders. A lot of people want to come back and start opening their arms up. Not a good idea. Keep your hands shoulder width apart, and then you kind of sink just a little bit as you do a half step with that left foot. Okay? So let's do that again. I'm going to step back here so my feet are in the picture. Blocking or parry and punch, embracing the tiger. I step back empty, I weight shift back, and I sink a little bit at the end as I do the half step. And then I push the mountain, so I step out with the left foot, push both hands forward, half step, right foot. And then I turn back to the front of the room, which in that case would be here. So let's practice those two together. I've just done block and close. Embracing the tiger, I step back, weight shift onto the right, half step left foot, and then I step forward onto the left, half step, right foot. Okay? Now, to turn to the front, I'm going to use the blue tape once again. I want to make sure I orient myself correctly. Okay, so I'm using the blue tape once again. To turn to the front, all the weight's on my left foot. A couple different ways you can do this. You can step straight back with that right foot and then sink the weight to the right and then bring and kind of step forward with the left foot to adjust the feet. Okay? It's perfectly fine way to do that one. All right. The other thing I can do is with all the weight on the left, I can step kind of back if I have the balance to do this and line the heels up. So as I weight shift onto the right and I turn the left foot, I'm right back into the Wuji position. Okay. Let me show you that one. What perspective do I want here? Here. So I've just gotten done embracing the tiger and pushing the mountain. I've done the half step. So now the front of the room is going to be here just to orient you. I step back. Notice my left foot is on the blue tape. I step back with the right foot. The heel is on the blue tape if I've done it correctly. Holy cow, I got it right. I weight shift to the right, and then with that left foot, I just pivot forward, and I'm right back into the Wuji position. Okay? So again, practice this. Do whatever is safe for you. The other way that might be feel a little bit more comfortable for some of you is I can step straight back. Notice my heel is now not on the blue tape. I weight shift onto the right, and then I kind of slide that left foot forward and adjust the feet. Okay? So do whichever one works best for you. All right. Now, let's go through that whole sequence. Brush knee, play the lute, or play the peepaw. The parry and punch, embracing tiger, pushing mountain. Okay? I'm going to start over here and give myself plenty of room. So I'm going to first do this coming towards you so you can see all the hand movements. Or I'm going to do this kind of facing you. So weight shifts left, toe in right, sink onto the right, and brush knee. Play the lute. Step back on the right, half step left foot. Parry and punch, turn the thumbs to the front. Step out left, shift weight. Step out right, shift weight. Step out left, fist, block, punch, half step. Embracing the tiger, pushing the mountain. And I turn back to the front. Open and close. Now let's do that follow on. Okay? So, any questions? If you have a question, just raise your hand. Okay, don't see any questions. Okay. If you have a question, type it to Sophia. This is follow on. I've just done part one. I'm going to do brush knee sequence to the left. Weight shifts left, toe in right, sink weight right, and brush knee. Half step. Play the lute, turn the palms in, step back on the right, sink right, half step left. Parry and punch, turn the thumbs to the front, step out left, shift weight. Step out right, shift weight. Step out left, block, punch, half step left or right foot. Embracing the tiger, half step left, pushing the mountain, half step right. Turn back to the front, open and close. Now, same thing, right side, brush knee right, weight shifts right, toe in left, and brush knee. Play the lute, step back on the left, sink weight left, half step right. Parry and punch, thumbs to the front once again, step out right, shift weight. Step out left, shift weight. Step out right, block punch. Embracing the tiger and pushing the mountain. Return to the front. Open and close. And from here we close the form. Looking at this from the side, closing the form, I've just turned so you can see my hands a little better. I bring my hands out in front of me, slightly up. Drop the fingers towards earth. As I slowly stand up, the hands descend. I weight shift to the right and step in with the left. And then I go into a celebration dance. All right. Yay. Let's go through the whole form one time, okay? And then we'll call it a day. Lulu wants to be part of the celebration dance. Come on, over there. Okay. So, we're going to go through Tai Chi for Arthritis, Part 1, both the Basic 6 and the Advanced 6. Okay? Heels together, feet 45-degree angle. I'm going to get just off camera here to give myself a little bit more room. And commencement. Step out left, weight shifts left. Right foot forward. Come back to prayer hands, open and close. Single whip to the right. Cloud hands 3 times to the right. Think to yourself, step, shift, sweep, or feet, hands, weight. Feet, hands, weight, step, shift, sweep, and come back to center, open and close. Single whip left. Cloud hands 3 times to the left. Step, shift, sweep, feet, hands, weight. Come back to center, open and close. Brush knee sequence to the left. Careful of this step. Play the lute. Parry and punch. Embracing the tiger and pushing the mountain. Open and close. Brush knee sequence right. Play the lute. Parry and punch. Embracing the tiger, pushing the mountain. Open and close the form. All right. How'd that feel for everybody? Okay, that's Tai Chi for arthritis. That's a Sun style of Tai Chi. I was hoping to get a few more repetitions of that in, but this is the beauty of video. Hit pause, pull the cursor back a little bit, hit play, and you can get in as many repetitions as you want. Whether you want the 100 to learn it, 1,000 to make it look beautiful, or the 10,000 to understand the intent of the move. Okay? We're going to take a 15-minute break. We're going to come back and do a half an hour of meditation. I'm going to talk a little bit about meditation. We're going to do a nice, gentle, progressive relaxation meditation. We're going to end that at 11:45, and we're going to come back at noon for a more advanced lesson. Now, my expectation is at the advanced lesson that you know Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1 pretty well. So my expectation for this next for after the meditation, so from noon until 1, is that you know Part 1 pretty darn well to start to pick up Part 2, because we're going to go ahead and go into the Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 2. Okay? All right, let's do our cool down exercises. Lightly punch, slap the legs. Good job. Make sure you hydrate. Probably need to drink more water than what I just did there, but I was more interested in getting through everything than drinking. I'm going to hydrate a lot. Tighten up all the muscles in the body, arms, legs, face. Squeeze the muscles and relax. Again, tighten up those muscles, squeeze those muscles and relax. And one more time, tighten up the muscles, squeeze the muscles and relax. And finally, gather chi. Inhale, and exhale. Make sure you take some pics of me again every day. Inhale and exhale. And one more time, inhale and exhale. And one of my students said that I should smile. Get up close and smile for the camera. I don't know, that just looks scary, I think. Okay, have yourselves a great day. We'll see you back in about 15 minutes, starting meditation. When doing meditation, you can do it from a chair. That's my preferred. Some people like to lay down. If you want to do that, you can do standing meditation if you want, whatever's comfortable. We'll see you in 15 minutes. There'll be we're going to put some text up to scroll. There'll be a short break in the visual as we switch out camera batteries. Thank you guys so much. Happy birthday to Jessica, 18 years old today. She's officially an adult. Thanks. Hello there. By request, meditation. I'm going to get a t-shirt that says less medication and more meditation. So that's going to be hi, Lulu. I know. I appreciate you saying hi. Now go over there. All right. So meditation. Meditation is a very interesting thing. Come on, you need to go back and see Sophia. All right. By the way, added to my little thing here, Jessica got smiley balloons. So Barbara from my first class, my Monday class at Pilgrim, told me she loved the smiling shirt and wanted to see more of it. So we have a smiley balloon for Barbara today. Okay. Meditation. There are hundreds of different types of meditation. The one I like to teach the most is a progressive relaxation meditation, and that's what we're going to go through today. Okay. Whoop. So a lot of times in a progressive relaxation meditation, they have you tighten up a muscle and then relax it. So they'll tell you, like, tighten your fist, relax it, tighten your arm, relax it, tighten the upper arm and relax it. I prefer to keep the body in a nice relaxed state, and so I try and get all the tension and all the stress that we have. Not that there's any stress nowadays in our lives, right? But I try and let that stress and tension drain away. I always try to imagine that my stress and tension drains out of my body and goes into the earth, or the Mother Earth. And that's why I like to have a good connection of my feet to the ground and let that stress just kind of drain out through the body. And I replace it with calmness and serenity. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to leave a void. If you get stress out of the body, you don't want to leave a void where anything can fill in. You want to purposely put in calmness and serenity in that void. Nature abhors a void, so you want that void to be filled with calmness and serenity. Okay? The basis of all meditation is the breathing, and to do the deep breathing. So sometimes in some of my meditation classes, we first practice long and hard on the breathing until everyone has that belly breathing down. It's a Buddhist style breathing where we inhale through the nose, the belly expands, exhale through the mouth, and the belly contracts. If you were here for first hour, I read an email from one of my students, Tom, and Tom mentioned that who knew so much went into just breathing. And we find that with meditation also. Who knew how much goes into deep breathing? So if you get lost in meditation, if you kind of feel like you've lost your way a little bit, always go back and think about the breathing. Always take it back to the breathing, because that's the basis of meditation, is that breathing. Okay? And there was one other point. Oh, yes. If the breathing starts to become uncomfortable for any reason, sometimes when people first start to deep breathe, they start to hyperventilate a little bit, feel a little lightheaded. So if that happens, just go into a normal breathing pattern and then try and pick it back up again. Okay? Sophia's eating a popsicle and freezing her mouth off right now. It's kind of funny to watch. She tried to finish the last of the popsicle all at once. It did not work out well. Okay, so today we're going to do a progressive relaxation breathing. We're going to start at the feet. We're going to move up from there. Try and quiet the house down. We have some music in the background for you. Try and keep the house quiet around you. If you get interrupted by something, again, just come back to the breathing once again. Don't hold on to the interruptions. If something comes in your mind like, oh, I need to do this today, just let it flow through your mind. Don't engage that thought. Just let it flow through your mind like a cloud floating through the sky. Okay? All right. Sitting up nice and straight and tall, feet flat on the floor, 90-degree bend between the upper and the lower leg. You rock forward on the pelvis, head is lifted by a silk thread. If you need to use the back of the chair, go ahead and do that, but make sure that you keep your nice straight body posture. Don't lean forward or lean back against the chair. You want to keep that good straight body posture, okay? All right. We're going to do long, slow, deep breathing. You can let your hands rest on your knees. Sometimes people like to let their hands rest up in a gentle curve. Sometimes people like to take their middle finger and thumb and make them into a circle. Whatever is comfortable for you, all right? This is all about you. It's all about you being comfortable and relaxed. So let's take a couple of deep belly breaths. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take some long, slow, deep breaths. These are known as cleansing breaths. You're trying to clear your mind of any thoughts. Not worried about what happened earlier today. Not concerned about what might happen this afternoon. Put yourself in the here and now and focus on your breathing. Now, let's start with the feet. Take a big, deep belly breath in. And then as you breathe out, feel like you're breathing out through your feet. Inhale, fill those lungs up with air. Exhale, relax the hands down. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the feet relax a little more each time you breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Let's move on to the lower leg. Each time you breathe out, feel that lower leg relax. I imagine I'm breathing out through my lower leg, breathing out through my ankle. Each time I breathe out. Now move your thoughts to the upper leg and the knee, your thigh, your hamstring, and your knee. Each time you breathe out, feel that upper leg relax. Feel that upper leg relax. Now we move to the hip. Relax all the muscles in the hip. Relax those muscles surrounding your hip joint. Relax your bottom. Feel your hips relaxing. Feel your bottom relaxing. Now we're going to move to the central core of our body, starting first with our belly. So relax the muscles of the belly. Relax all those muscles surrounding the belly button, or the umbilicus for you doctors out there. Feel the muscles of the belly relax. Feel the muscles of the belly become soft and gentle. And now we're going to relax our insides, our stomach and our intestines. You know how when you're under a lot of stress, you get that kind of sick feeling in your stomach. Or sometimes when we're under a lot of stress, we come down with irritable bowel syndrome or have other digestive problems. So we're relaxing those insides. Long, slow, deep breaths. Letting that stress and tension drain away from the inner core of our body. Feel the stomach start to relax. Feel the intestines start to relax. And now let's relax the muscles in the lower back. As you breathe out, let those muscles of the lower back relax. Sometimes that stress and tension we carry in our belly transfers to the lower back. So we're letting the muscles of the belly relax, our inside, our stomach and our intestines, and then our lower back. If your mind strays, bring it back to the breathing. And now let's relax the muscles of the upper back. The Chinese say that we store anger between our shoulder blades. So relax that upper back, let that anger flow away into your body. Any anger you're holding in your body, let it flow away. Holding that anger in produces stress. Now let's focus on our hands. Relax the muscles in the hands. Feel like you're breathing out through your hands. Feel the hands relax each time you take a breath out. Next, we're going to move to the lower arms. Each time you breathe out, relax the muscles in the lower arms. Your hands and arms may start to feel heavy now, and that's okay. Feel those muscles in the lower arm relax. And now let's move to the upper arms. Relax those muscles in the upper arms. Each time you're breathing out, you're breathing more relaxation into the upper arms. And now let's think about our shoulders. Each time you breathe out, relax the muscles in our shoulders. Now the shoulders is where we hold a lot of our attention. In America, we hold a lot of stress and tension in our shoulders. So let that stress and tension relax away. Feel the shoulders connecting the upper back and the arms together. So that now our whole body, everything below our neck feels relaxed. Next, we're going to look at our neck. Relax all of the muscles in your neck. Keep that head lifted by that silk thread, and just relax the neck as you do that. Feel the neck relax. And now let's relax the muscles in our face. We'll start by relaxing the muscles in the jaw. Feel the muscles in the jaw relax. Next, relax the muscles in your cheek. Next, we relax the muscles controlling our eyes. And finally, relaxing the muscles in our forehead. Those worry lines that you sometimes feel in your forehead, let those become soft and drift away. Now, feel your body totally relaxed. Feel how nice that is to totally relax the body. Kind of scan through your body. See if you feel any tension. If you notice any tension or any stress. And if you feel any stress as you scan your body, just focus on that area and trying to relax that one area of the body. The whole body should feel nice and soft and relaxed. Feel that serenity in the body. The last thing I'd like you to do, continue the deep breathing, continue the relaxation, but I want you to think about something that you are thankful for. It's easy when the country is the way that it is right now to look at the bad side, but I want you to concentrate on something you're thankful for. It could be your family, it could be your friends, it could be the fact that you're in good health. It could even be the fact that you like your Tai Chi and meditation instructor. Think about something that you are thankful for. And then let that feeling of thankfulness and let that feeling of relaxation mix together and become one. I like to think of this as paint, mixing like two colors of paint. and the paint colors kind of swirl together. They're separate, but yet they slowly become one. You can also think of this as the sunrise, where the dark world of the morning gives way to the bright light of the sun coming up over the horizon. Light and dark swirling together. The dark doesn't go away, it's still there. It's just hidden behind the light. Let that feeling of thankfulness and relaxation become one. So the next time when you're feeling thankful about something, the body will start to relax. And the next time you relax, the body will feel thankful. If we remember on Tuesday, Charles went from one item of his house to the other, opening and closing his hands, giving thanks for each item, remembering what each item meant to him and his family. It's a beautiful way to meditate. It's a beautiful example of the relaxation and thankfulness moving together to become one. Notice how relaxed your body is right now. Feel how nice and calm it is. If you deal with something like tremors, if you deal with anxiety, notice the tremors have probably gone away. Notice that the anxiety, again, we hold a lot of that in our belly and in our stomach. Notice that anxiety, hopefully that feeling of the belly and the stomach has lessened a little bit. This is what meditation does for us. Now, if you had a problem getting into a meditative state of mind, that's okay. It's very hard to meditate. It's hard to get the mind to still. Our minds want to think, our minds want to move, and it's very hard to get them to quiet down. So what you need to do is go back and keep practicing. Practice meditation every day. You will find it gets easier. In about a week, 2 weeks, you'll find it gets a little easier. And then you practice more and you find you get into an even deeper meditative state. But like everything else, it takes practice. It just seems off the top of the head that it should be easy to meditate, but it isn't. It's hard to get our minds to still. Okay, that concludes our meditation session. We will be back at the top of the hour at noon, and we're going to be running an advanced Tai Chi class. We're going to go through Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 2 in that class, all right? So, go ahead, stand up, shake your legs loose, get a drink of water, maybe get a quick snack. If you know Part 1, Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1, come on back. Let's learn Part 2 together, okay? All right. Take a 15-minute break. Thank you very much. That was a beautiful meditation. Man, I feel nice and calm and relaxed. So maybe I'll go take a nap for 15 minutes. Thank you. Hello there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Third class of the day, third class of the stream. Tomorrow we'll be having, I'm going to pretty much do the same thing. I'm going to do kind of an intermediate class to start with at 10 o'clock. We'll take a 15-minute break. So then at 11:15 to 12:15, we'll do more of an advanced class. Today I'm going to work on Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 2 in this advanced class. And I think tomorrow what we will try to do is maybe let's work on Shibashi tomorrow. Okay? A couple of things. I just want to run over these really quick, but I want to make sure I get to each one of them. I'm using my blog to communicate to everyone what the schedule is and what time it is. And I have a good blog from yesterday that talks a little bit about online teaching. Go out and check that out. Of course, the world has gone crazy. It gives us a good idea of why we're doing Tai Chi. If you have any questions, type them into YouTube. Sophia is monitoring that. She will be happy to answer that. And I will keep the chat window open for a little bit after class if anybody has any questions. Still working on some Tai Chi jokes. Excuse me, a lot of you asked about paying me, which is awesome. Thank you. And I'm working on that. I've opened up a Venmo account. I just need to tweak that a little bit. I've also opened up PayPal so I can use those two streams to help me. So in the advanced class, we can now use some advanced techniques, okay? My goal here is that for this advanced class, my expectation is that you come into this class and you have a pretty good understanding of Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1, okay? If you're still working on Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1, I want you to be very careful with this class because I want you to stay safe, all right? It's best to go back, review those yesterday and the earlier stream from today. I covered Dr. Lam's Basic 6 and then the Advanced 6. You want to have a good understanding of those before you move on to Part 2. Don't worry about how many moves you learn. You want to learn the moves that you want to learn that Part 1 well before you expand it out into Part 2, all right? I call it learning Tai Chi deep, not learning it wide. So don't say, oh, I know Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1 and Part 2, and I know the Yang 24 and the Sun 73, the Chen 36, the Chen 56, and the sword form. I call that learning Tai Chi wide. Instead, I would rather know one form and know it well and know it deep. Dr. Lam, who developed Tai Chi for arthritis, who's been doing the Sun style for many, many years and has worked with some Sun masters on it and become a Sun master himself, he has stated that he could work on just Tai Chi for arthritis the rest of his life and constantly work on tweaking it and getting it better, all right? So make sure that you're learning things deep, not learning them wide, okay? Other than that, stay safe, have fun. We have a smiley balloon. It's Jessica's birthday. That's why I'm not wearing a Tai Chi shirt today. And we have the smiley balloon. That's also for Barb. Also wanted to mention, if Liz is still out there, Liz was on the first hour of the stream today. And it's good to see you tuning in from California, Liz. Liz has come to St. Louis to visit her daughter to get some treatments for herself, and she has joined my classes when she's in town. And so such a blessing to have you joining us from California. I hope you are staying safe and isolating yourself really well during this time, Liz. And thank you for the kind note. I think that covered everything. So let's get started. Right hand, we make it into a fist, standing for power. Left hand, fingers together, friendship, tucking the thumb, remaining humble. Fist into the palm, and we say welcome, ni hao. Relax the hands down. Now, I'm assuming in an advanced class you already know how to do the breathing. Okay? So, let's go ahead and move right into the warm-up exercises, okay? So I'm assuming that you've done some 10 minutes of deep breathing, either in the first hour or through the meditation, or that you'll promise me that you'll do it after class if you haven't done it so far. Right? Okay, good. So we're going to move to the warm-up exercises. I'm also assuming that you know these warm-up exercises pretty well. If not, check out one of my previous streams and learn these warm-up exercises, okay? So we're just going to flow through these exercises, kind of enjoy the movement. And I'm going to tell you how I breathe during the warm-up exercises. This doesn't mean it has to be the way that you breathe during the warm-up exercises. But I'm going to show you the way that I normally do the breathing when I do the warm-up exercises. If it becomes confusing, just go back into your normal breathing mode, okay? So, Wuji position, knees bent, tailbone dropped, head lifted by the silk thread. We have a big smile on our face like our balloon friend here. And let's begin with the chin tuck. Inhale, the hands up in front of us. Exhale, tuck in the chin. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Looking side to side. Inhale to prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, left hand on top. Exhale, right hand, right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, relax the hands down. Forward shoulder circles. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Reverse. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Gathering chi, reaching for infinity. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. I'm watching you guys. You're doing good. Touching heaven and earth. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. That feels really good. Let's do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, relax the hands down. Carrying the ball side to side. Inhale. Tai Chi ball, left hand on top, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale the ball over, back to center. Exhale, relax the hands down. Hip exercise, side to side. Inhale to prayer hands. Exhale, pushing right, tap or extend left leg. Inhale through center. Exhale, push left, tap or extend the right leg. Obviously, I'm mirroring you as I do this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, relax the hands down. Pause for 1 second. I didn't say it, but I assume that you knew from watching previous streams. If you need a chair next to you, you want to use that for these hip exercises and knee exercises. I'm assuming a lot of you probably don't at this point, but it's always best to have it there in case you need it. Okay? Second hip exercise, the Chinese hokey pokey as I like to call it. Weight shifts to the right, empty left heel, hands behind us. Empty left toe, hands in front of us. Empty heel and empty toe. One more time, empty heel and empty toe. And back to center. Beautiful. Other way, weight shifts left, empty right heel, hands behind us. Empty right toe, hands in front of us. Empty heel and empty toe. One more time, empty heel and empty toe. And back to center. Next, heel kick, weight shift. I inhale the leg up, exhale as I kick out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Bow stance, stepping out empty. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Finally, ankles. Inhale on the heel, exhale on the toe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Weight shift left, right foot. Inhale, heel, exhale, toe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Weight shifts right, left foot, inhale, little toe, exhale, big toe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And then weight shifts left, right foot, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And back to center. Beautiful. All right, that's our warm-up exercises. Shake your legs loose. Get yourself a drink of water. Say hi to your friends. Oh. Our birthday girl. Guess what college she's going to?
Oh yeah, we're repping it.
By the way, I wasn't sure whether to wear this or one of the Tai Chi shirts you gave me. So, back like 4 days ago on Sunday, I made a test tape, and you don't want to see the whole test tape. However, the beginning of the test tape has some awesome dance moves by Jessica. If you need to have a little humor in your day, watch the dance moves that Jessica gives off. She does the sprinkler, the shopping cart, staircase, dabbing. She like runs through the whole gamut. So it's a very good dance tape. I highly recommend it. So yeah, it's a good comedy relief if you need it. Okay. Bye. Thanks. Happy birthday. All right. Back to Tai Chi. Sorry. You know, this is what you get when you tape in a home. You get some of the flavors of the house around, all right? Okay. What I'd like to do is go through Tai Chi for Arthritis, Part 1, and I'm not going to do any cueing. I'm just going to let you know what the move is, okay? That's all we're going to do. I'm just going to tell you what the move is. I'm assuming you know Tai Chi for Arthritis pretty well. I'm assuming you know Tai Chi for Arthritis, Part 1, fairly well. But I want to give you the opportunity to just flow through it and have that opportunity on tape that you can just flow through Tai Chi for Arthritis, Part 1. We have a question. What does the shirt say? Oh, Maryville Saints, they are the Saints, St. Bernards. Maryville Saints' dad and Jessica's shirt said Maryville University. That's where Jessica's going to school. All right, Tai Chi for Arthritis, Part 1. Do preparation. This is for Cindy. Preparation, a couple of deep breaths. And we begin with commencement. Open and close. Single whip to the right. Cloud hands 3 times to the right. Open and close. Single whip to the left. Cloud hands 3 times to the left. Open and close. Brush knee left. Play the lute. Parry and punch. Embracing the tiger. Pushing the mountain. Open, close. Brush knee right. Play the lute. Parry and punch. Embracing the tiger. Pushing the mountain. Open and close. And close the form. Beautiful. All right, that's Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1. Normally I do that with some music to it so you can get your timing down. However, with the streaming the way that we do, I don't have that capability yet. I'm working on it. Haven't made it there yet. Hopefully we will get there where I can do a stream, because what's being streamed to you is like a 10 or 15 second delay as to what's happening right now. And so getting that coordinated is a little tricky. So working on that. Okay. So that's Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1. Part 2. The Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1 movements are on my website. Go under the Documents Training Library. The music for Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1 is up there. If you want to try doing the Part 1 form with the music, that audio link is up there in that Document and Training Library. Website is taichistl.com, TAICHISTL.com. Sophia will put that into the scroll for you. At the end of class, that'll come up. But there's a Document and Training Library. All the Tai Chi for Arthritis moves and that audio link to practice together are all there. Okay? Part 2 opens up with a brush knee. As I said in my first hour of this stream, you need to know the brush knee to do Part 2. You want to make sure you have a great understanding of the brush knee. That will make Part 2 go a lot easier for you. Okay? So Part 2 opens up with a brush knee to the right, and then we move into leisurely tying the coat. So let's go ahead and do the brush knee to the right. Weight shifts right, toe in left, sink left, sweeping step, and brush knee, half step. Leisurely tying the coat. Going to go ahead and demonstrate that once for you. And relax. Okay, so here is where I get to use one of my Tai Chi jokes. I think I'll talk about the leisurely tying the coat first, and then we'll go into that, okay? This is leisurely or lazily tying the coat. There's a lot of different hand movements that you can do with this. Normally what I do is I teach this one, so I've just done a brush knee and I'm coming towards you. I'm stepping in a little bit so you can see the hands motions better. The right hand comes up, brings it out in front, and normally at this point I teach to attach the left hand to the right wrist, sink down, hands to the chest, and then thrust forward and half step. Okay? Now, you will see, and I've done a study of this, a lot of different ways to do the hand motions that I just did. I've taught this where the hand comes up the center line, palm of the hand facing back, comes out, presents out in front of us, hand attaches to the wrist. I've also seen this where the hand, this hand kind of comes up, back, and then out, and then the hand attaches to the wrist. I've seen this hand come up and out. The hand stays separate from the wrist and only attaches when it gets down to here and then comes forward. I've also seen, you'll hear this called windmill hands, where the hands kind of do this motion. Okay? There's not a right or wrong here. Okay? And this is where the Tai Chi joke comes in. How many Tai Chi instructors does it take to screw in a light bulb? It only takes one. Well, it takes 9 actually. 1 to screw in the light bulb and 8 others to correct his form. And that kind of, see, and I know Cindy laughed on that one. I'm sure Cindy laughed on that one. Because what Tai Chi people end up doing is they get together and go, well, I do it this way. Well, I do it this way. And they talk about, Sun Lutang isn't around to ask him. Okay? So, your form can evolve as you evolve and as you get better with Tai Chi. But let's look at leisurely tying the coat. Now I'm going to kind of, in this part 2, I'm going to keep kind of shifting perspective on you. I hope it doesn't get confusing. This is now the front of the room, so I do a brush knee towards you. I like to look at leisurely tying the coat in 2 chapters, okay? So I am facing the camera, but in the actuality of the form, I would be facing the right-hand wall, okay? So right hand is down, left hand is forward. I bring that right hand up the center line and out in front. I attach the left hand to the right wrist. I step back empty on the left foot. The hands continue to circle down towards the belly, up to the chest as I do a half step with the right foot. I step out with the right, thrusting both hands forward, half step left foot. Let's try that again. Now I'm going to do it in the proper perspective. So I'm facing the right wall and I've done a brush knee. The right hand comes up in front. Left hand attaches to the wrist. Step back empty left. Sink onto the left. Half step right foot. Step forward. Thrust forward. Half step left foot. That's chapter 1. All right? Let's do that one more time. I'm going to do it facing towards you once again. This time I'm going to leave my hand separate from the wrist, which again, apparently this is the way Sun Lutang taught this, and the pictures that I've seen, his hand is actually separate. As you first learn it, it usually works best to keep the hand on the wrist, so you're not trying to multitask your brain too much, and then once you get used to it, you can separate those hands. Okay, so I've just done a brush knee. I'm facing towards you, obviously, now. The right hand comes up. I'm keeping that separation until my hands are down at the belly. I thrust forward, half step, left foot. Excellent. All right, that's part 1. Part 2 starts from here. I step straight back on the left foot. I shift my weight to the left. And actually, I need to back up a little bit so you can see my feet as I do this. The weight is on the right, half step left foot. I step straight back with the left. I sink the weight to the left. Notice I roll up on my right heel. I'm going to turn my dantian to about the, from, if this is 12, 2 o'clock position at this point. So I'm turning my dantian so my fingers, toes, and belly button all turn. The hand continues the circle like I'm holding onto a platter, and then it comes back to center, and as it does, my toe moves with it. I overshoot center just slightly, bring it back, and then push forward, half step, left foot. Okay? So let's do that again. I'm going to do that facing you once again. Chapter 2 starts from this point. Step straight back with the left, sink onto the left, roll up on the right heel. Turning the body to the right, the hand continues the circle, comes back to center, and pushes forward. half step left foot. Beautiful. Now, let's do that in perspective. This is the front of the room. This wall is the front of the room. This would be to your 3 o'clock position, okay? Right hand wall. And I'm going to kind of move here so get a better shot of the hands. We're going to brush knee to the right to start off part 2. Then leisurely tying the coat. This is chapter 1. And chapter 2, leisurely tying the coat. And return to the front. Reward yourself by opening and closing. Excellent. Any questions on the chat? All right, let's do it one more time. Brush knee right. Leisurely, lazily tying the coat. Back to center. Open, close. Excellent. All right, pause there. Now, leisurely, lazily tying the coat is all over the Soon 73 form. I didn't do an actual count, but I think it happens like 9, 12 times during the Soon 73 form. So somebody once joked, if you don't know what to do, if you get lost doing the Soon 73, just leisurely tie the coat, and you're probably right. You want to learn that leisurely, lazily tying the coat to be able to progress on to the Soon 73 form, okay? All right, so let's move on. If you're not understanding the leisurely tying the coat, push pause, back it up, go back through it again, okay? I don't have to keep repeating things. That's one of the beauties of video, is you can repeat them as many times as you want. Next move is a modified single whip to the left. The modification is the single whips that we have been doing, the left foot, I'll do it from here, I'll use my blue line. The left foot comes forward as we do a single whip. In the modified, we step backwards as we do single whip, all right? That's the modification, is my left foot is now stepping backwards instead of stepping forward, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to move over here. Prayer hand position, weight shifts right, step slightly back with the left foot. Bring your weight about 60% to the left and extend the hands out, flatten the hands, and then again, my upper body's kind of following that right hand. Don't get the hands too wide here. They're just outside the width of the shoulders. You end up with about 70% of the weight on that left leg. Okay? Something else to show you here. I'm going to try and keep this in perspective. So if you notice, my voice is changing. You notice my hands are about over this blue line. Okay? As I do the modified single whip and I step back, as I weight shift back, I extend my hands out, but my hands are still pretty much in the same spot they were. They're still over that blue line. So they're not coming back here, and they're not going way out, okay? This is part of the martial arts move where you're stepping back but extending the hands out and then opening the hands up. You're staying in contact with your enemy. You're not losing contact with them. You're stepping back, but you stay in contact with them, all right? So think about that as you're doing this also, okay? So, modified single whip left, weight shifts right, adjust the left foot, extend the hands out, and then open the hands up. Excellent. Okay. Let me do that once facing the camera also. Prayer hand position, weight shifts right, adjust that left foot, push both hands forward, and flatten the hands out. Okay. Next move is called punch fist under elbow. This also has 2 chapters to it, Okay. Punching fist under elbow. So let me demonstrate this once facing you. I've just gotten done with my modified single whip, and I punch fist under elbow. Okay, let's learn the first chapter first. I'm going to continue to face you as I do this, but I need to back up so you can see my feet properly. I'm in this modified single whip. I'm going to weight shift and bring all the way to the left leg. The right hand is going to kind of scoop and turn the right toe in, and then I'm going to sink the weight to the right. You're actually looking towards the left wall now, and you adjust the left foot and do a blocking move with the hands. Notice both hands are like palm out. The right hand is slightly palm down, and you're doing a blocking move. All right, so let's try that again. Prayer hand position, weight shifts right, step slightly back left. This is that modified single whip. I weight shift left, I toe in right, I sink onto the right and block. And then the next move is the punch fist under elbow. So the second chapter of this, I turn the left hand so the palm is forward, and I set the left heel down. I shift the weight onto the left, and the right hand punches under or towards the elbow as I do a half step with the right foot. Okay? Notice as I do a punch, my body isn't closed off. The body is open and has a round look to it. I'm not doing this type of thing. I'm not closing off. Imagine you have an egg under your armpits as you punch fist under elbow. So you keep this round look. Okay? All right. Let's go through that one more time. I'm starting from the modified single whip. I weight shift left. I toe in right. I sink onto the right. Block. Chapter 1, step forward, punch fist under elbow. All right, now let's do that in the perspective. Any questions on the chat, Sophia? We're doing good. All right. Prayer hand position, modified single whip left, weight shift right, step slightly back left. Open those hands up, punch fist under elbow, weight shifts left, toe in right. Sink onto the right, block, step forward, and punch fist under elbow. And relax. Okay, there you go. We have one more move that happens in 3 different directions. It's repulsing the monkey. Repulsing the monkey is pretty much the same as a brush knee. You have to be careful here, though, because now we're going in different directions, though. Okay? So what I would like to do is look at repulsing the monkey, and I want to put it in the proper perspective, and then I'm going to turn it and totally mess up your perspective after that, all right? So let me go ahead and demonstrate this. So this is the front of the room. This wall here is the front of the room. So I'm facing the left wall, punching fist under elbow. Let me demonstrate repulsing the monkey 3 times. And I end up facing the left wall once again. Now, some people call this repulsing the monkey 3 times, such as myself. Some people call it repulsing the monkey 2 times, and then 1 brush knee. Again, how many Tai Chi instructors does it take to screw in a light bulb? 9. 1 actually does the work. The other 9 comment on the form. So, let's go through the first repulse the monkey, okay? I've now shifted the room, so I'm punching fist under elbow, and I'm going to get my feet in the shot and facing you, okay? So, one thing you can do to help yourself, and I learned this from Master Trainer Jim Starshak, is turn your upper body to the back of the room. Step straight back with that right foot, and as you sink the weight onto the right, the hands come up into yin-yang palms, and you do a half step with the left foot. Okay? So let's try this in the proper perspective. I'm facing the left wall, all the weight's on the left, half step, right foot, punching fist under elbow. I turn towards the back of the room, I step back empty on the right foot, I shift the weight onto the right, yin-yang palms, half step, left foot. Now, I do a sweeping step. Notice I have space between my feet. The upper body is turning slightly, so I'm turning my belly button, my dantian, in the direction that I want to go. And as I do that, I step out with that left foot. This gives me that spacing I need between my feet. My weight shifts onto the left. Left hand brushes the knee. The right hand pushes forward, and I do a half step with the right foot. Let me practice this using this blue tape, because I want to make sure that when you step, you're keeping your steps wide, okay? So go ahead and drop the hands for 1 second. Just punch fist under elbow. I step back with that right foot. So my right foot is on that blue line, and this is where I'm doing yin-yang palms, and that left toe is a half step. So my right foot is on the heel. It just adjusted. So I'm turning my upper body, and my left foot, notice how I have space between my left foot and that blue line, so that as I do this turn, I just adjust that foot, and that right foot is still on the blue line. What you want to make sure that you're not doing in this one is my right foot's on the blue line, and I pick up my left foot and set it right on the blue line. You can see, let me back up. You can see the blue line, my left foot is on the blue line, so that when I turn, now I'm on that balance beam, okay? So this step is a key and a critical step. It's a sweeping step, all right? If you turn the upper body, your foot will naturally want to go in that direction, and then you complete that repulse the monkey with a half step, okay? All right, if you're not understanding that, go back through it. You want that wide step. You want to keep that wide base. Remember in the last stream I talked about, if I'm in the Wuji position in this, facing in this direction, as I turn, I should be able to slide this foot forward and be right back into the Wuji position once again, okay? So you want to make sure you keep that wide base. So let's go through this again. I'm over here. I'm facing the left wall. The weight's on the left. Half step right foot. I punch fist under elbow. I step back with the right. I sink onto the right. Yin-yang palms. Half step left foot. Step out with the left. Left hand brushes the knee. The right hand pushes forward. And I do a half step with the right foot. Excellent. All right. Now, I'm going off the assumption that if you're not understanding this, you're going to stop and back up until you do understand it. And if you have any questions, you can email me, craigm@taichistl.com, or just scroll all the way down to the bottom of my website. You can contact me that way also. So I've completed my first repulse the monkey. The second repulse the monkey is a 180-degree turn. So I'm actually in the proper perspective now. Even though I'm facing the camera, I'm in the proper perspective because that's my front wall behind me. So to do a 180-degree turn, I want you to be very safe as you do this, and you take as many steps and weight shifts as you need. I'm going to step straight back with the right foot. I'm going to shift the weight to the right. I'm going to float up the left hand and the left toe. I'm going to toe in with the left foot, so I'm turning to the left wall, whatever is comfortable for me. I'm going to shift my weight onto the left. I'm going to turn towards the front. I'm going to turn my belly button. I'm going to let my right toe turn. I'm going to step out. Notice the sweeping step with the right foot. And then I do my second repulse the monkey where the right hand brushes the knee and the left hand pushes forward, and a half step with the left foot. All right, try that one again, right? A couple of keys on this one. I'm going to put my left foot, I'm going to put it on the blue line, okay? Sometimes I see students on this one, the weight's on the left, they step back with the right, and they'll step back with the right like this. Notice, from your perspective now, my feet are in a straight line. So as I toe in, notice how I'm knock-kneed now, and again, I'm on this straight line. And this is where we've narrowed the base, and it won't feel comfortable for you, okay? So instead, I step straight back with this right foot. Notice the spacing between my feet. I shift onto the right, float the left toe, left hand up. Now I toe in. See, I still have good spacing between my feet. If you could see it from this perspective, I'm essentially in the Wu-Ji position in this perspective. And then I weight shift left, right foot. Notice where my feet are on the blue tape. My left heel is on the blue tape. My right foot is to the other side of it. As I weight shift onto the right, half step left foot. Okay? Let me do that from this perspective. So I've just done my first repulse the monkey. So you're looking at this from a side view. I step straight back with the right foot, left hand, left toe, float up. I toe in with the left. Now this is that last view I was talking to you about. You're looking at me from a side view. Notice my feet are in a Wu-Ji position. I'm not like this, but I have space between my feet. I've toed in with the left. I shift weight left. I step back with the right foot, which may not make as much sense in this perspective as it did the last one. And then I complete the brush knee. Okay? So one more time, facing on. I'm facing the back of the room. Second repulsive monkey. Step straight back with that right foot. Shift the weight onto the right. Float left toe, left hand up. Toe in with that left foot. Still have plenty of space. Weight shifts to the right. Now as I turn to the front, I turn the body and I let that right foot spin, and this becomes easy because I have all the weight on the left. If you have weight on the right, you're going to feel that turn on your right foot. Your right foot should just float over the floor because you have no weight on it. And then a sweeping step and brush knee. Now, I want to go ahead, now turn towards you. Same move, different perspective, because I want you to see that front foot from this perspective, okay? So the weight is on the left foot. And I'm going to put my right foot kind of on the blue line so you can see that. So I've just done my first repulse the monkey. In proper perspective, I'm facing the back of the room. All right? This does not feel right. That feels right. Step straight back with the right foot. Shift the weight right. Float up left toe, left palm. Toe in with that left foot. You can still see I've got plenty of space between my feet. The weight shifts left. Now, I'm coming towards the front of the room. All the weight's on my left foot. I'm going to turn my belly button and let that right toe turn simultaneously. My belly button is facing kind of towards the front of the room. Then I do a sweep step. Weight shifts right, and now let that back foot turn because there's no weight on it, and do a half step. Okay? So I've given you 3 different perspectives to look at for this one. So again, stop the tape, back up. If you're having problems with this, take it step by step. Unfortunately, we're under a stay-at-home order for a while, so you have plenty of time to learn this. So learn it step by step. You can watch the rest, certainly, play along with us, but make sure that you understand this and make sure that you're doing this safe. And so watch it multiple times, as many times as it takes to learn it, okay? Remember, 100 times to learn a move, 1,000 times to make it look beautiful, 10,000 times to understand the intent. So let's go through repulsing the monkey, the first 2 repulsing the monkeys in the proper perspective. So this is the front of the room. I'm facing the left. Weights on the left, half step right foot. I've just completed punching fist under elbow. I rotate the upper body to the back of the room. I step back on the right. Half step left foot, hands, yin-yang palms. Step out left foot, repulse the monkey to the back of the room. Even though I'm facing the camera, it's the back of the room. Half step right foot. Step straight back with that right, shift the weight to the right. Left toe comes up, left palm floats up. Toe in with the left, sink the weight to the left. Let that right foot turn, spin. Step out, empty right foot, sweeping step. Right hand brushes the knee, the left hand pushes forward. Half step left foot. All right. Good so far. So the next move, a repulsing the monkey or a brush knee. Are there any questions on the chat? All right, you guys are rocking it. So I'm going to do a third repulse the monkey or brush knee to the left-hand side. I like to call it repulse the monkey. That's how I originally learned it. So the weight is on the right foot. The right hand is brushed the knee. The left hand is pushed forward. We're doing like a little do-si-do with the footwork here, I like to call it. So I'm going to step slightly back with the left foot and shift the weight onto the left. I'm going to toe in with the right foot, and I'm going to bring the right hand up, left hand into yin-yang palms, and shift the weight to the right. Then a sweeping step towards the back of the room, left foot. Left hand brushes the knee, the right hand pushes forward, and I complete it with half step right foot. Okay? There's a little do-si-do move here. You start with the weight on the right, you adjust the left foot and shift weight left. You adjust the right foot, shift the weight right, and then do your brush knee. Okay? So, one more time. Weight is on the right, half step left foot. I've just done a brush knee. Step straight back, left foot. Just an adjustment, not really a step. That wasn't a good call. An adjustment of the left foot. Shift onto the left. Toe in with the right foot slightly and shift weight right. And then step out left foot and brush knee. Now, the reason I called that one a step, that wasn't really a good call, but this is one of the beautiful things about the Soon style. It's so forgiving. If your feet are in the wrong place, you can move them to the right place. All right? So the weight's on the right. I have a half step left. Let's say I didn't do a good half step and I'm doing a full step. Well, you can step a little bit back. Now's the time you can adjust that foot to make that a nice brush knee. Okay? So now let's go through all three in the proper perspective. I heard everybody cheer. How many viewers do we have? 1 or 2? 17. Oh, rocking it. That's beautiful. Weights on the left, half step right foot, punching fist under elbow. Turn to the back of the room, step back straight on that right foot, shift weight right, half step left foot, yin-yang palms. Turn to the back of the room, weight shifts left, half step right foot. That's the first repulse the monkey. Step straight back onto the right foot, left palm up, left hand up. Toe in with the left, sink the weight to the left. Sweeping step right foot, turning to the front of the room, second repulse the monkey, half step left foot. Here's the do-si-do move. Adjust the left foot, shift weight onto it. Adjust the right foot, shift weight onto it, yin-yang palms. Third repulse the monkey, half step right foot. And now we do a leisurely tying the coat. We're just doing it in the other direction. So the left hand comes up, out in front. Either attach the right hand or leave that spacing. Step back with the right foot, half step left, thrust forward, half step right. Step back on the right, weight shifts right, turn the upper body out to the left, come back to center, and thrust forward. Half step right foot, return back to the front. Open and close. Okay, so we have enough time to run through part 2 in its entirety. So that's the first half of part 2. The second half of part 2 is repeating leisurely tying the coat to the left, doing a modified single whip right. It's the same moves, just different directions. Punching fist under elbow, and then repulsing the monkey 3 times. We're just doing it to the other side. Okay? Third repulse the monkey, and then we finish the form, leisurely tying the coat, both chapters of it, and we turn back to the front. Open and close, and relax. So let's go through the whole set of part 2, and we will call this a wrap. Okay? Boy, I shouldn't have said wrap. Now I feel hungry. All right. We've just gotten done with part 1. We've embraced the tiger. We've pushed the mountain. We've turned back to the front of the room. We open and close. Normally here, to conclude part 1, we would close the form. Now we're going to continue on to part 2 with a brush knee right. Weight shifts right, toe in left, sink left, and brush knee. Half step. Leisurely tying the coat. Step back on the left, round out to the right, and push forward. Half step. Come back to center. Open and close. Modified single whip left. Punch fist under elbow. All the weight goes left, turn right, block, step forward, punch fist under elbow. Repulsing the monkey 3 times, turn to the back of the room, step back right, sink onto the right. Repulse the monkey first time, half step. Step straight back, float left toe, left palm up, toe in. Second repulse the monkey to the front of the room. Half step left foot. Here's the do-si-do. Adjust the left foot, adjust the right foot. And third, repulse the monkey, half step. Leisurely tying the coat. Thrusting forward, half step. Step back, round out to the left. Come back to center and thrust forward. Half step, return to the front. Open and close. Brush knee left. Leisurely tying the coat to the left. Round out to the left. Thrust forward. Half step. Turn back to the front. Open and close. Modified single whip to the right. And punch fist under elbow. Weight shifts right. Toe in left. Sink onto the left. Block. Step forward. Punch fist under elbow. Repulsing the monkey 3 times. Turn to the back of the room. Step back on the right. Half step left. Repulsing the monkey. Half step left foot. Step straight back with the left. Float up the right toe. Toe in right. Sink onto the right. And second, repulse the monkey. Half step. Third, repulse the monkey. This is that do-si-do move. And third, repulse the monkey. Half step, right or left foot. Leisurely tying the coat. Thrust forward, half step. Step straight back, left, round out to the right. Come back to center. Thrust forward, half step, and turn back to the front, open and close the form. Go ahead, shake your legs loose. Any questions on our chat? No. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so that is Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 2. Do not be afraid to click the pause button and go back and review it. If you have questions or something, let me know. Tomorrow, Thursday, we'll do a class, kind of an intermediate class. We'll work on Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1. I'm going to try and get in several rounds of Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1. And then we'll have an advanced class. I'm thinking right now, and if you have any thoughts, let me know. But I'm thinking right now to maybe teach Shibashi, which is a real beautiful 18 movement form. Okay? My website, taichistl.com. Look at the blog for updates. That's the way I'm communicating back with everyone. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Thank you to Sophia for, she's taken the better part of her morning and well into the afternoon helping out and she's doing a marvelous job. So thank you. Blessings to Sophia. Also to Jessica, happy 18th birthday. And thank you for letting the dogs make cameo appearances and letting my daughter come in and letting me share my family with you also. My family is important to me, so it's an honor to share them with you. Have yourselves a great day. Looks like it's beautiful weather outside, so get outside and enjoy that weather. And we will see everyone tomorrow. Thank you.